Hi everyone, it's Dima the tutor. In this video, let me please show you some details, not everything, but just some details of a new section of Duolingo test. It's very important. If you are new to Duolingo preparation, please be all ears because probably you haven't heard about this just at all, yes? So, you know what, from January this year or from February, I don't remember exactly, Duolingo began inserting new additional tasks. They have called it like Duolingo reading complete sentences and something like that. So it's a new Duolingo reading section, let's say. You see, if you look at it, you see the format differs from that, let's say, regular, interesting and outstanding Duolingo format. At least this multiple choice drop-down lists, you see, drop-down and multiple choice. There is nothing like that in Duolingo, at least there has not been. But now we have it. So you have a text, usually, let's say, 6, 7 sentences, maybe 10 sentences, sometimes 2 paragraphs. The text is divided into 2 paragraphs, and in the first, let's say, question of this new reading section, you have to complete the sentences, selecting those appropriate words from those drop-down lists. Then you also have 2, 3, or 4 additional questions after that, for instance, to insert one sentence into its proper place. But in this lesson, guys, I'm going to show you only the first, let's say, subsection of this new section. Yeah? And in our next video, or maybe in the lesson after the next one, I will try to pass together with you the whole Duolingo practice test, and you will see this new task in its entirety. But now, let me show you, please. So these tasks have been taken from real Duolingo, so I think they're quite useful. Okay, so now, if, let's say, for instance, tomorrow you're going to pass Duolingo, you will surely face this task. There is no other way, there is no way to evade it or something like that. So hope that you will not have to deal with it. It doesn't work. When you will face it, I don't think that it will be your first task, just when you sit down at the computer, but somewhere probably when you have already passed 1/3 of the test. Anyway, I think the system, before giving you this task, the system will try to adapt to your level of skill, and it will give you something easy, something medium, or even something hard. So if you deal more or less okay, then this first text is going to be, let's say, medium, for instance. Yeah. Let's now pass together like this. Let's do this together, and you will form your first impression about this new task. It's interesting. It smells a little bit like TOEFL, yeah, or GMAT, GRE, where you have multiple choice of given variants. Yeah. Okay. So let's read this text and try to answer the questions together. So, above all, Lenore wanted to an important part of her company's contract management team. So let's open this. Above all, Lenore wanted to someone an important part, be an important part, find an important part, became an important part, or an important part. As in any test, some of the questions are clear distractors, yeah? So they are absurd. They clearly don't match. So sometimes you will have 2 or 3 variants among which you will hesitate. So, here we have several distractors, and those distractors don't match them grammatically. Yes. So, for instance, Lenore wanted to someone an important part. Can it be here? No, it cannot be, because wanted to do something. You understand that wanted, in this case, it plays the role of a modal verb. So after this, we should have a verb, and someone is not a verb, so we discard it. It's not that. Lenore wanted to be an important part of a company's contract team. Can it be? Yes, it can. Lenore wanted to find an important part of your. You understand, here it's about style and semantics. Grammatical it can be, but stylistically cannot, because Eleanor wanted to became an important part. It's impossible because became is past, and we need here clear infinitive, yes? And Lenore wanted to are an important part is just wrong also grammatically. So we should consider, in theory, be and find, yeah? So we will choose between be and find. So of course here it's be. This you can draw by the context. So, recommendation is probably when you start doing it, please try to look through quickly these 3 or 4 sentences. You can, of course, look through the whole text. On the other hand, these tasks, they refer to the exact sentence, so in this case, probably for you it's not obligatory to read the whole text, just 2 or 3 sentences, like up to here. Where is the dot? Where is the period? Like here, yeah? Yeah, so you look it through, and above all, Lenore wanted to be an important part of your company's la 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 la. Okay. The problem was that they didn't think she was of carrying out the job. Let's have a look at the variance. They didn't think she was afraid of carrying out the job, worth of carrying out, capable of carrying out, going of carrying out, all of carrying out. So, do we have distractors here? Yeah, we have them, of course. She was all of carrying. Possible? Impossible. She was going of carrying. Impossible. Capable? She was capable of carrying. Yes, it is possible. She was worth of carrying. Not very possible, because if we had worth here, we wouldn't have of. She was like worth carrying, yeah? So afraid of carrying, yes. Again, you see, we hesitate between 2 alternatives. She was afraid of carrying out. She was capable of carrying out. Again, we address the context. The problem was they didn't think she was, you see, not afraid, because they didn't think she could do it. Yes, so why didn't they trust her something serious? Because they thought that she couldn't do it. So they didn't think she was capable of carrying out the job. Okay. Often, she requested a larger role on the team, comma, mind you, so turned her down. So here we have to look like this and this to understand. Oh, I'm sorry, here and here. Okay, let's have a look here. Often, how she requested, so she requested, answer, when she requested, smells like better, yeah? Often, when she requested a larger role on the team. Often, although she requested probably, but not very much. Often, and she requested no. Often, so she requested no, yeah. So we can hesitate between when and although. I would put here when. You see, often it's a separate entity, a separate concept. Then let's imagine that we don't have any often here. We start sentence anew at this place. When she requested a larger role on the team, okay, what was happening? They turned her down, grammatically incorrect. They turned her down, probably yes. We turned her down. Grammatically correct, but semantically no, because the text is not about us, it's about them. Everybody turned her down, probably yes, but it can be, so we hesitate. Man turned her down, not very likely, because the style, yeah, this why man. It's not a very, let's say, written style. So we hesitate between they and everybody, yeah? But why everybody? Probably somebody liked her, yeah? It's about her management. So let's put here they and read what we have. Often, when she requested a larger role on the team, they turned her down. I think, yeah, we will check after all, yeah, so I promise you. Perhaps that was because even though Lenore, hard, and got all her assignments done on time, yeah, I feel it just without even looking here, she always seems stressed out, okay. Perhaps that was because even though Lenore hard. What we usually do hard? We work hard, yeah, we train hard, practice hard, something like train hard? Maybe, but why trained? She was already working in the company, yeah? Talked hard. No, the collocation is wrong. Worked hard, yes, very likely. Were hard, impossible grammatically, understand. After Lenore, we cannot have plural, yeah? No, we can have, but not in this context. Yes, it's not subjunctive. Lenore fought hard. In theory, grammatically can be, but with whom did he fight? Did she fight? Yeah. So we have an option of worked hard and trained hard. Yeah, and probably fought hard. I think it's obvious here that she worked hard. Yeah. She tried her best at that company. Perhaps that was because even though Lena worked hard and got all her assignments done on time. Yeah. Yeah, you see? On time, it's a collocation, it's a set phrase, so if you know it, you will answer this question in 2 seconds. If you don't know it, then you will have to look through the alternatives. Done on course, on it, on day, on earth, on time. Yeah, on earth, collocation from absolutely another opera. On day, have you heard of that? I didn't. On it, semantically no. On time, yes. On course, no. So Sometimes it's difficult for me to in English to explain it, but I think you feel what I mean. And got all her assignments done on time. A pure collocation. On time means on the proper time, okay? In due time. She always seems stressed out. One day, one of the managers approached her and asked her, what do you feel? I feel you can already guess, yeah? I think it will be here what? Yeah, what was wrong? Yeah, what was not right? Ask her about what? What was the problem? Yeah, and if we have the problem, we have what? Is there what? Yeah, we have nothing. And asked her nothing what wrong, nothing was wrong, impossible. Yeah, and asked her whatever was wrong, not like that. Asked her they was wrong, impossible. They was, yeah, luckily there was wrong. Ask her there. So I think here it's a clear choice. And simple. What was wrong? What was wrong? By the way, this text, the authors of this resource state that it's a medium level. I think I agree with them. You see, nothing super special here. Nothing. It's medium. If you feel that you are able to do this within like 2 minutes or 1.5 minutes, congratulations. You can please aim at something decent at Duolingo. If it's very difficult to you, you have to practice, practice, practice. By the way, if you need professional help, please feel free to contact me. I have put my contact details in the description to this video. I have tutored hundreds of people to English tests, not only Duolingo, but IELTS, TOEFL, and other things. I'm a non-native speaker myself, so I understand your thinking and psychology, which is very, very beneficial, I think. Lenore said that she, to do more, just off the top of your head. What she could, maybe she wanted to do more, yeah? She could to do no. Maybe she wanted, yeah? Yeah, let's have a look. She wished to do more, she wanted to do more, she hoped, she started, she has. What are the distractors? She has to do more, yeah? Impossible, impossible, because we have past tense, the whole text is in the past, so has, present, no. She started to do more in theory, yeah, but why started? She always tried, yeah, so no started. She hoped to do more. Why hoped? If she was already doing it, no. She wanted to do more, yes. And she wished to do more, also, yeah. But you know, the collocation want to do is much more spread than wish to do. So we choose wanted. It's just the collocation, I think. Because I wish to do, I think in spoken English we can say like that, yeah? If you don't agree, please write in the comments, but I think that mostly you will agree with me. But the company wasn't giving her a chance. Okay, the manager, her, what can be here? Maybe told her, yeah? Ah, no, here we have if. Usually if she thought the company should consider giving her a bigger role. On the team, in the team, yeah, something like that. The manager maybe asked her, yeah? Because we have if. This like condition is usually, this condition is used in some collocations with ask, not with tell or something. The manager asked, yeah, we have asked. The manager gave her if, impossible, I mean semantically. The manager said her if, no, because said firstly to her, and after we have if, no. The manager questioned her if, possible, both grammatically and semantically, but questioned her if sounds too formal, and I don't think that it's going to be here. The manager was her, no. Impossible, yeah, sometimes. Asked her if, yeah. The manager asked her if she thought the company should consider giving her a bigger role on the team, yeah? Oh, yeah, you see, on the team. Or the team, out the team, over the team, outside the team. You understand that outside the team, nonsense. On the team, yes, very likely. Over the team. You know, why over the team? She wasn't the manager of the team, so why over? Out the team. No. Or the team. So, on the team. Probably sometimes they can say in the team, but here, no, mostly on. And she said she would be thrilled if they... You see, here is a tricky question. I think a lot of you can make a mistake here. If she would be thrilled if they did, if they should, if they proved, if they tried, if they had, yeah? You know, let's find the distractor. If they prove, there is no clear distractor here. For instance, there is no such word as stool or chair. Yes, if they chair, no. All of them in theory can be somehow fit into this gap, but would be thrilled if they had. Not very had, because it doesn't smell here past perfect, you see. Why? They didn't speak about some actions having taken place in the past, before, prior to their actions. Yes, so no had. Why had? If they tried, probably yes. But in this structure, I think the most appropriate is did. should consider giving hammer, and she would be if they really did it. Difficult to explain, yeah? What do you think? You agree with me? If they should, I think in spoken English it can be should, it can be tried, not approved and not maybe had, but did, should, or tried. But if we stick to formal grammar and style, it should be did here. Okay, let's please have a look. Let's have a look. Let us have a look. We click submit. Just a moment. I try to fit into the screen, but probably I hope that you see all. You see, we have chosen everything correctly. If we had some mistakes, it would be here a red frame or something like that. You see? So everything is fine. Okay, my friends, I think you have got a first impression about Duolingo new reading section. It's a medium level. You realize, of course, that if you will live through like to the hard level, so the sentences will be absolutely different, and the variants will be of a higher level, probably less common words, something like that. Anyway, the principle stays the same. So if you need my professional assistance, feel free to contact me. I will help. Also, try please to evaluate now, to assess your progress, like with this. Always I tell you about this. If you feel okay, very good. If you don't feel okay, try to do this exercise several times more. Try please to remember, to recall, and to say which word goes here before I do it. It's very, very beneficial, believe me. Okay, I wish you guys success at Duolingo, and see you in our next video.